The sun sets over the village of Oka, casting a warm golden light across the thatched huts and the lush green fields. Oka is a village steeped in ancient traditions, where the rhythms of life are shaped by the cycles of nature and the will of the ancestors. The village is divided by two powerful families, the Ikwu clan and the Okoro clan. The rivalry between them has existed for as long as anyone can remember, each side believing that they are the rightful rulers of the land.
Oma is the youngest daughter of Chief Naji, the strong and respected leader of the Ikwu clan. She is a bright, independent girl, known for her beauty and sharp mind. But Oma has always felt out of place in a family that holds tightly to ancient customs. She often dreams of a life that is not confined to the rules of the Ikwu clan, one where love and peace are possible. In a distant part of the village, Chike, the son of Okoro, the leader of the Okoro clan, works in the fields with his father. Chike is strong, tall, and handsome, admired by all who know him. Yet despite his father's praise, Chike feels a deep sorrow within. The hatred between his family and the Ikwu clan weighs heavily on him. He doesn't believe in the blood feud, but he is trapped in it, unable to break free. His heart longs for peace, but the traditions of his people tie him to a path of anger and vengeance. Chike often lies awake at night, staring at the ceiling of his small hut, pondering how his life would be different if the feud didn't exist. He imagines a world where the Okoro and Ikwu clans could live side by side, free from the weight of the past. He dreams of a love untainted by hatred, a love he never thought he could have. One day, a fierce storm sweeps through the village, forcing everyone to seek shelter. Oma, out on an errand, runs for cover and ends up beneath an ancient baobab tree deep in the forest. There, she finds herself face to face with Chike, who has also sought refuge from the storm. At first, they are both cautious. Their families are enemies, and trust is a rare commodity. But as they speak, something unexpected happens. They connect on a deeper level. Oma tells Chike of her frustrations with her father's iron rule, while Chike shares his dreams of a peaceful world where the families could live in harmony. Despite the tension in the air, they feel an undeniable pull toward each other.
They talk for hours under the shelter of the tree, each finding solace in the other's words. The storm subsides, but their bond grows stronger. They part ways reluctantly, but the seed of love has been planted.
In the days that follow, Oma can't shake the memory of her encounter with Chike. She finds herself daydreaming about him, wondering if they could ever have a future together. But she knows that such a future would be impossible, not with the ancient feud still alive in both families' hearts. Chike, too, can't stop thinking about Oma. He's drawn to her intelligence, her beauty, and the way she challenges everything he's been taught to believe. He wonders if it's possible to love someone who belongs to the enemy. His heart aches with the thought of her, but he knows the consequences of their love would be devastating. As weeks pass, Oma and Chike secretly meet whenever they can. They take quiet walks by the river, share stories under the stars, and speak of a future they know they can never have. The love between them is pure, but it is also dangerous. If anyone finds out, it could destroy them both, and their families. Oma is torn between her loyalty to her father and the love she feels for Chike. She tries to stay away, but she can't deny the connection they share. She often sneaks out in the middle of the night, making her way to the edge of the village, where Chike waits for her. The time they spend together fills her with a joy she's never known, but it also fills her with guilt. She's betraying her family, and the thought of facing the consequences fills her with dread.
Chike, too, feels the weight of their love. He knows it is forbidden, but he cannot bring himself to let go. He thinks of the future his father expects for him, the marriage to Amara, the daughter of one of Okoro's allies. He thinks of the expectations placed upon him as the future leader of the Okoro clan. But none of that matters when he's with Oma. In her presence, everything else fades away, and for a moment, he believes that a different life is possible.
They vow to keep their meetings a secret, though both know it's only a matter of time before someone discovers their love. But for now, they are content to live in the stolen moments they share. The world outside may be full of hatred, but in their hearts, there is only love. The tension between the Ikwu and Okoro clans grows as the leaders of both families begin planning for their children's futures. Chief Naji arranges for Oma to marry Obinna, a powerful warrior from a neighboring clan, hoping to strengthen his position. Okoro too has promised Chike to Amara, the daughter of one of his allies, as a way of securing more power for the Okoro clan. As the marriages approach, Oma and Chike's secret meetings become more desperate. They share stolen kisses under the moonlight and whispered promises of a life without hatred. But the weight of their family's expectations grows unbearable. Oma knows that her father will not allow her to marry anyone outside the Ikwu clan, and Chike knows that his father has already made plans for his future with Amara. One fateful day, during a village feast, Oma and Chike's stolen glances are noticed by a trusted member of the Ikwu clan. The news of their secret meetings spreads like wildfire. Both families are furious, seeing the love between the two as a betrayal of everything they stand for. In a quiet meeting, Oma and Chike decide to seek counsel from Eze, the village elder. Eze is wise beyond his years, and he alone knows the full history of the feud between the Ikwu and Okoro families. He warns them that their love is not just a personal affair. It is a battle between old bloodlines and ancient curses. But he also tells them that love is the greatest weapon they have. If they are willing to defy their blood, they may be able to end the hatred forever.
Chike and Oma are filled with hope after speaking with Eze. They begin to make plans to escape, to leave behind the hatred of their families and build a life together. But the news of their forbidden love reaches Ngozi, a close friend of Oma, and she betrays them to the families. She reveals their secret meetings to both clans, and soon the entire village is in an uproar. Chief Naji and Okoro demand that their children be punished for defying their traditions. The confrontation between the two families is fierce. Chief Naji orders his warriors to capture Chike, and Okoro does the same for Oma. The lovers are torn from each other, and the village is plunged into chaos. The violence is more than just physical. It's a battle for the soul of Oka, a battle for peace versus hatred.
In the aftermath of the violence, Oma and Chike are forced to confront the reality of their situation. They can no longer deny that their love has brought devastation to their families. They meet in secret one last time, knowing that their choices will shape the future of their people. With heavy hearts, they agree to give up their love to save their families. They will marry the people chosen for them, ending the bloodshed and ensuring their family's survival. But even as they make this decision, they know they will carry the pain of their lost love for the rest of their lives. Oma and Chike go to their families and announce their decision. They kneel before Chief Naji and Okoro, telling them that they will marry according to tradition to bring peace. But as they speak, something extraordinary happens. The village elders, including Eze, reveal that the feud between the Ikwu and Okoro families was based on an ancient betrayal, one that no longer has meaning in the present. The truth is unveiled. Their families have been fighting for generations over a misunderstanding that could be cleared up through forgiveness and understanding. But it's not enough to simply talk. It will take a great sacrifice. Oma and Chike must make the ultimate act of love and bravery to unite their families. They give up their positions, their futures, and even their own happiness to show their families that peace is worth more than pride. In doing so, they break the cycle of hate that has plagued their people for so long. In the end, Oma and Chike's love changes the village of Oka forever. The elders, moved by their sacrifice, call for an end to the blood feud. Chief Naji and Okoro, realizing the futility of their hatred, agree to a peace treaty that unites the two clans. Oma and Chike, though they cannot be together, become symbols of hope for the future. Their love story is remembered as the one that broke the chains of the past and set the village on a new path toward unity. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and turn on your notification bell to be notified once I post another story.